Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's the doctor. Nesmith covering. Here's the doctor. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Ball against Halliburton. Bryant with a screen on Ball. To the middle. And in the East, the 2023 NBA Cup quarterfinals gave us a major surprise with Indiana beating the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, that was the first ever knockout round game in Cup history. Tyrese Halliburton putting up a triple-double in the win, and Milwaukee winning that other quarterfinal by 24 over the Knicks.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. That shot, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's the doctor. Nembhard and good. He hits it again.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances.
At 50 for the 18th time, only Harden, Kobe, Jordan, and Wilt have had more. That's a who's who of scores.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now, Nembhard. He's got 13. Inside, Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's the doctor. Nesmith covering. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Second chance shot. To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And here is Nesmith. 12 points his last outing. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's the doctor. The offensive rebound. Buzelis, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Buzelis has got 5. And Indiana shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Took him no time at all on that one.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside. Bryant finds Nesmith. Vucevic against Siakam. There's the 3. Back to Nesmith. Halliburton against Ball. 6 to shoot. And it's Halliburton missing. Here's the doctor. Non-stop scoring machine here. Little turnaround. Doesn't go for him. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the score.
And moving on, let's take... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan.
the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, the doctor has been exceptional here today, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Josh Giddey is out there with the doctor. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Nembhard's shot is good.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out. The right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's Dosunmu. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Chicago shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw off from Dosunmu. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall. And an excellent start to the second half, only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Pass to Nesmith. Giddey against Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The doctor can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Down low. Siakam left side. Over Buzelis. Indiana again missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Here's the doctor. He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Can they get it? Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
On the wing, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 17 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
Lets it go from deep. Nembhard grabs the board.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
So Chicago there's a screen by Collins. Driving to the basket. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. 43 seconds left in the third. Siakam outside. Over Collins. It's hauled in by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shoots a fader. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 7. Tapping a screen on Collins.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rolls out front, delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Smith comes in for Williams. The Doctors checked in for Horton Tucker. And Trey Jones subbed in for Terry. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ryan's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And so in the game for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Doctor.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Drills it from outside.
And it's just competing, and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Good on the shot.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Halliburton outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinals. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
That's what I'm talking about. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Time to warm up. Be ready to rock. through. There you go. Doing something good tonight.
You can feel the anticipation in the air. We're in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Detroit Pistons. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA and the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format. You know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Back to Duren. Vucevic with a steal. Here's the Doctor. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. The Doctor's got 5 points.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Pass to Harris. To the middle. It's picked off. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's the Doctor. And it's Harris with the rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Fires in the triple.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to Harris. Now Cunningham. Ivy outside. He takes it in. Shot left block. Chicago with a rebound. And that's 26 straight for them now. Only 2 other teams have ever won more games in a row.
And this kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
to win the run. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's the doctor. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
A deep three. Duren with the rebound. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 10-point game. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. The free throw drops for Harris. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
A nice shot by Ivy.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Pass to Doctor. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Bulls leading by 7. Puts one up from 19. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cunningham. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Rebounded by the doctor. For Chicago, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Harris. Puts up a 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
The doctor, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Thompson, a screen on Giddey. To the inside. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Can't cash it in from close range.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And the basket by the doctor.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Ivy. It doesn't go for him.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's the doctor. Up and in from the low block. The doctor's got 21 points in the game.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Detroit making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Number 1, the Bulls.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
It's Beasley on the wing. Harris outside. Ivy outside. Cunningham right side. Pulls it. Puts up a deep 3. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. On the take. And And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Well, the first semifinal in NBA Cup history last year. The Pacers beat the Bucks in the East.
Yeah, and they played in Las Vegas, a neutral site. It was quite the experience. Really fun to be around. And Tyrese Halliburton was unreal, putting up 27, 7, and 15 in the win.
And the basket by the Doctor.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Giddey. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Bulls leading by 12. Here's the Doctor. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. With some arc. Here's Harris. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Harris has got 6 points.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Pistons trail by 10. Beasley outside. To the inside. And Harris throws it down.
You see Tobias Harris coming off that screen, knowing he was going to get open before he got to it, and did something with it.
The three is up. And the basket by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 30.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Beasley for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Coming right back with a three of his own. That's Beasley.
Here's the Doctor. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. The Doctor's got 32 points in the game. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 10. Harris outside. Back to Ivy. Pass to Beasley. 4-3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 10. Here's the Doctor. He's got 32 points.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Beasley outside. Cunningham looking it over. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Here's the Doctor. And there's another one for the Bulls.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Cunningham against Giddey. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brent, he might be a year or two away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Doctor in that last game against the Pacers was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Pistons trail by 12. Here's Cunningham. Soft touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 10.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The doctor from outside, off the mark. Detroit shooting about 43% since tip-off. Here's Hardaway, and with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
And using a mix of strength and agility, Hardaway Jr. beats the contact.
Here's the doctor. He's guarded by Beasley. Over to the wing. Collins with a screen on Beasley. Two open that time. Made it look easy. The doctor's got 43 points.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Pass to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on White. Here's Cunningham. Collins with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And so it's Chicago. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that. You're watching the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. Just the second in league history. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that you're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Kevin Huerter out there with Smith. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White. And it's the doctor in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Thompson finds Hardaway. Beasley for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here he goes. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. White against Schroeder. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The doctor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
For 3, Hardaway. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And here's Schroeder outside. Nails it from 3. Schroeder's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
And this is the second ever semifinal night in NBA Cup history. Remind you of anything? It's got that college feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it reminds me of the college national semifinal doubleheader. You get that huge game feel, and you get 2 of them on the same day. It's really fun.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game, coming off that win against the Sixers.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
You can trust that Hardaway Jr. will find his shots out there.
Here's the doctor. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. The doctor's got 54 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Beasley with a screen on Jones. Jones against Schroeder. Here's Beasley. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls leading by 14. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And the basket by the doctor.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by the doctor. The Doctor's got 6 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Beasley. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Back to Schroeder. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Hardaway. The 3. And again, no good by Detroit. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's the Doctor. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Yeah, Hardaway's such a good shooter. He can pass it, too.
Out to the right wing. Here's the Doctor. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Pistons trail by 14. Hardaway on the wing. A good-looking shot from the wing. Hardaway's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Thompson. Beasley with it. Kicks it out to Hardaway from behind the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's the Doctor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Isaiah Stewart. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Schroeder.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 10. And here's Harris outside. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Now Hardaway. He's got 6. Stewart, a screen on Jones. And here's Cunningham outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Cunningham on the wing, defended by Jones. And it's Cunningham missing. Bulls leading by 16. And the basket by the Doctor.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Beasley for 3. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Beasley's been doing that for a long time, drilling for 3.
Here's the Doctor. He's guarded by Beasley. Here's the Doctor. And good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Beasley for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. The Doctor's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts it up from 17. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Bulls lead by 19.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Cunningham. And the jumper is good. Cunningham's got 12.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
Pass to Doctor. Here's the 3. And again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Cunningham against Jones. Cunningham passes to Beasley. Outside Hardaway. Fires the three. Nope. Shooting 3 for 8 in the game now.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Vucevic, a screen on Beasley. The doctor. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Giddey's subbed in for Dosunmu. Duren finds Thompson. Now Harris. Pass to Cunningham. And Collins with the big block.
Terrific instincts defensively as Zach Collins able to reach over and get that one.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Detroit shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Duren no good on that one. And you got to appreciate the level of competition that this NBA Cup has inspired.
Absolutely. The winner's purse and everything else. A win here gets you into the finals and a shot at all the marbles.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career, he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Ryan, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen. For 3, here's Harris. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Here's the doctor. The rebound by Detroit. Last time they met in Detroit.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Pistons trail by 19. Ivy outside. There's the 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Harris right side. Pass to Duren. Shot clock at 5. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's the doctor. Good. He hits again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no... slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Ivy. There's a minute 17 left in the second. Pass to Thompson from the arc. Rebounded by the doctor. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Buzelis, hounded by Harris. Gets the 3 to fall. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Harris passes to Duren. Cunningham with the ball. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cunningham's got 15.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The doctor, no good. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be it. And so it's Chicago. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
You know, this is like the most exciting basketball going on right now. At this point in the season, it's already got the reputation.
And let's move on to the race. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Thompson and Harris are the three. Another bucket! Wow!
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. And it's Cunningham missing. And the Bulls' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. The doctor, pass to Giddey. Here's the doctor. Three-pointer. Yet another.
Bucket. And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. And here's Harris outside. Rebounded by the doctor. The doctor's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Releases. Another one falls. Amazing.
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. Cunningham outside. Will it go? And again, the Pistons missing.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The doctor, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Second chance shot. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
The Pistons have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Cunningham on the wing. Giddey defends. And it's blocked.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Good! That's another bucket!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we've watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. Ivey, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivey really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Shot is up. The doctor, no good. Detroit has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Getting one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
That one misses. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's the doctor, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 8.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Out to the right wing. Here's the doctor. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Ivey outside. Pass to Harris. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Fires from 14. Oh, another one falls.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points.
What an incredible effort. Complete scoring dominance.
And how about that? 100 points, triple digits. Woo!
And it's Cunningham missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's the doctor. Hits yet again. Wow!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that is unbelievable indeed. I never thought we'd see this. It stood since 1962. But now, Wilt Chamberlain's